Hey there everybody, and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a much more in-depth review of Hostinger, specifically covering the premium web hosting and the website builder that comes with the premium plan. So before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the channel for new content. Now, if you missed the general overview, I will put a link to that video in the description, but as I said, this is going to be a more in-depth review of what you're actually getting when you sign up for that premium hosting plan. Now, I will not be doing the most comprehensive overview. I'm going to be doing basically what I think most people will want or need. So, as a bit of a spoiler, I want to show you the website that I built. So this is the Codeless Fix website. If you want to learn more about this, I will have a link to the video in my YouTube channel somewhere, so you can go check it out. But basically, as you scroll through, I'll show you what the website looks like at page load. So you'll see everything kind of slides up from the bottom. You can scroll through and watch all of the different tiles and things show up. We have a little form people can submit to get more information. We have different links down here, and then we have this interactive navigation bar up top, and we even have this little store here. So you can check this website out at codelessfix.com. So now we're going to walk through the actual building process and kind of what's offered when you first get into Hostinger. Now, if you're interested in signing up at the end of this video, I will put this link in the description, but this is going to be my referral code. Now, to be transparent, you will be getting I will be getting a portion of the fee when you sign up, and then you should be getting a discount of some kind when you use this referral code to sign up, so that way, essentially, both parties will be benefiting financially. So, once you've signed up, my recommendation is the premium hosting plan. The reason for that is covered in the other video I did, but basically you'll be able to connect multiple websites. So in this case, you'll see I have codelessfix.app, codelessfix.com, I have calculatingdiabetes.com, so I'm running these different URLs, but I'm able to manage all of them from one central account. Now, I actually have different ways to show you that you can manage this, but you also have the ability to set up the email addresses. I only have one of them set up, but you can set up more as it's included with the plan. So once we log in, this is basically your dashboard. It'll show all of the different web hosting options and different things that you have. And if we go to websites, we land at this page. So if we wanted to update the Codeless Fix app, then we would click Manage, and it will drop us in this page here. Now, you have a couple of different options, so you have actually a ton of options. So you'll see all of your accounts here, you'll see the domains. What I love is you can add subdomains easily. So for me, every time I make web apps, I try to publish them to codelessfix.app, but I want them to have their own subdomain. So in this case, we have ticketmanagementlimited.codelessfix.app and others that basically have this core codelessfix.app URL. You have the ability to add other websites. You'll see you have all of these options under websites, so WordPress, auto installer. You can import a website. I have a video on my channel on doing this where you can basically import a website from a zip file, and they pretty much handle everything for you. You have the file manager, your security databases. So as you can see, you have a ton of control over all of this. Now, if we go to file manager and we access files of codelessfix.app, you'll see it will bring us up to what looks like a pretty traditional file manager. You have your public HTML directory, and then in here I have my 3 different subdomains or sub-URLs or whatever you want to call them, each containing their own website files. So I will close this and we will go back. So that is essentially the hosting side in a sense. So you'll see when we go to manage, it looks similar to what the hosting would look like when we go to manage here. So pretty much the same page comes up. However, Codeless Fix is a premium web hosting using the Hostinger web editor. So for this video, I'm not covering WordPress or any of that. I'm just going to cover basically if you were to go to this option here. So if you have your website hosted on Hostinger and you decide, you know what, I want to change this to Hostinger Builder, then you will get something that looks like this. When we click Edit Website, it will drop us into the web editor for Codeless Fix. You'll be able to access all of your pages over here. You'll have your navigation menu. So the way that the navigation works, each one of these are pages. If there's an indent, that means that the page is essentially under that kind of tree. So as an example, we will go back to the home page and you'll see this is the tree and this matches up with what we have over here. Now what I love about this is how easy Hostinger makes this to manage. If you want to change anything, you basically just select whatever it is. You can click edit text and you get all of the text edit options. You get the ability to rate smart layouts. You can change the backgrounds. You can easily clone or duplicate, which would duplicate this entire section here. You can edit the settings, so you can choose different images, layouts, anchoring. It's just a lot of really cool and easy to use features. Additionally, you can clone pages. So we can make home page, choose SEO settings, rename, duplicate, delete. So it's really easy to use, to say the least. You also get a lot of control over these different themes. So you can see your website styles, how many times different colors are used. Same with text. You can edit and set up the button layout and your animation. In my case, I'm using slide. You have the ability here to manage your blog. So in this case, if I were to go to the blog, you'll have my 2 pages or 2 blog posts set up, and you can add new posts at the bottom and manage those settings and categories here. You can also set up draft, schedule, and published. Now what I love is how easy it is to make an online store. So if we go back to my website and we go to the store, you'll see I have it set up with all of these different items that you can purchase. So in this case, you have the online store with all of the different products. You can manage the store and add and manage products and different categories and set it up however you see fit. They do have AI tools, including a logo maker, AI writer, and AI heat map, which I have not personally used. They have some really cool analytics options with your site traffic, SEO, form submissions, export to WordPress, integrations, and general settings. So the general idea is if you're looking to make a pretty basic website, this doesn't have, from what I've seen, you may be able to do some digging, but there's not like a members area, forums, things of that nature. You're getting a pretty basic website, and it lets you pick from some very attractive layouts. I have no design sense whatsoever, so I picked one of basically the templates that Hostinger offered and basically just built on top of it, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. Another cool feature, if you select this button up here, you can see how the different pages on the website will show up as a mobile app, and you can actually adjust them. One thing to note is if you edit the content, so for example, if I delete this in the mobile app or mobile version of the website, it will be deleted from the main version of the website. But basic edits, such as resizing and moving things around, depending on where you move them, they will stay specific to each individual website. That way you can make it look attractive on the mobile view and on computers. So that's the general overview. You do have a preview and update website button once you're finished with the updates. You do have the ability to change your template as well. Now at this time, I'm going to exit the Hostinger web builder, and basically we will just look into the basics of the additional things that we have offered on this platform. So at this point, we'll just click this little login button, and then typically it will log you in pretty much automatically. All right, so now that we are logged back in, we are at the websites panel. You can create or migrate websites if you need to. Again, you can check out your hosting options, renew and upgrade here. So what I love about this is you can basically manage everything in one place. So most people know when you have a website, you're going to need to purchase your domain or your URL. So basically www.codelessfix.app. So if you want to get a new domain or transfer or manage them, you can manage all of them right here. If we want to manage our email, then we can click email, and then they use something called, I think it's Titan Mail or Titan, something along those lines, and you can set up your own email addresses. You can also use the hosting option, as we've already discussed. So the idea is you have a platform where you can build your own website, buy your own URLs, host web apps, store and basically just see your domains. They have VPS, SSL, and different billing services as options as well. Now, the SSL is actually included with most of the platforms that you're purchasing or the websites. So basically, the security is also covered as well. So this was a very high level overview, but I did want you to get a feel for how powerful this platform is. I think the biggest benefit or advantage is the fact that everything is managed in one place. So you have your URL, your business email, your web content, your web apps, everything in one place, and you can manage it for multiple websites simultaneously. So I hope that was helpful. Again, I will drop this referral code in the description below. Again, I do benefit as well as you should get a discount. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below, and I'll see you all in the next video.